Shalom. This Holland sit down is coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS for teaching us this truth and that rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect out there, spreading this word is sincere and the truth. I'm sitting here in the couch, watching the TV, the news, Dutch news, and this is basically what came up on the TV. So I heard about it last year already. My little niece came home wearing all purple, and I was like, what is that about? And she said like, it's about um, a day for homosexuals, a day for lesbians, and for children to learn and educate themselves concerning this topic. So here you already see this is a boy's hand, and they are at the school, and he gets his nails painted. So that day is all about standing up for these gay rights again, and especially in elementary schools and stuff, man, where children. So what they are basically doing is turning the society towards their ways, man. That's why having children in this wicked ass kingdom is already a curse unto you, when you have to deal with schools like this, man, where homosexuality gets pushed on a daily basis, man. So on the TV they said like, instead of being all serious in front of the classroom, educating the children about homosexuality, transgenderism, and stuff. They rather have a fun day where boys can dress up as girls, and paint their nails, and girls can dress up like boys, and all that type of nonsense, man. So I'm gonna go through the article. It says, and I'm gonna translate it. It says, Purple Friday is about uh, Purple Friday is about the strength to stand up for your sexuality. So it says, purple hearts on your cheeks, purple buttons, purple cupcakes, purple books, purple shirts, purple hair on the open lyceum in Zeist, which is a school. Today is today the day to celebrate Purple Friday. So they really go to schools, and they dress up children as trannies and stuff, wearing all purple, and boys are allowed to um, dress up as girls and stuff. And the classrooms are filled with so-called educational lessons about that it's not bad to stand up for your gay bullshit and stuff, you know. And this is all set up since 2010, and this guy said, yeah, I believe it says here too, they chose purple because the purple stands for power. The purple in the rainbow flag of the LGBT movement stands for power, and the power to basically reveal yourself as a sodomite, and to stand up for your sexuality, whether it's to be gay or straight or both, or in between. So this is confusion, man. This is pure confusion, man. And then with this confusion, they want to implement it in the mind of the children at school, man. And then they say the color pink would more push you towards homosexuality. Slakia, the color pink would more push you towards homosexuality, says Edelenbos. So that's the reason they chose purple. That's what they say. And this is also a thing, man. Let me pull it up real quick. This is also a thing, man. They changed things, man. They really changed things. Um, that's why we have to go into the root of the word. We got to go into the etymology. We got to look up the meaning of the Greek and the Latin and the Hebrew. You know, um, uh, gone. Because if we go to the rainbow, if we look up the rainbow in the scriptures, it is a token, man. This is Genesis chapter 9 verse 11. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of the flood. Neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And the Most High said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generation. For perpetual generations, I do set my bow in the cloud. That's the rainbow. And it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. So the rainbow does not stand for homosexuality, man. The rainbow stands for as a token that the Most High will not destroy the earth by water again. That's what the rainbow stands for, man. But these devils, they changed it and made this rainbow flag the LGBT flag, which is totally off, man. You know, that's not what the rainbow stands for, man. You know, the rainbow stands, like I just read, as a token that the world is not gonna be destroyed by water no more. So they changed things, man. Even the word gay actually means happy, man. It means happy. You know, when I lived in Norway, people would say champagay, which means it's very fun. It's very fun to do. The children would run around. Hey, champagay, it's very fun. It's very nice to do. If they're playing a game or something, or they open a present, then they say it's gay. Which shows you that if you go into other languages, and if you go back to the Greek and Latin and stuff, you will see that gay actually means happy, man. So what they do, if you don't go into the root of the word, and you just use the words that they give you, or you use the meanings that they give you, as of nowadays, you will go totally off, man. You would use words where you don't even know the meaning of, man. And the understanding of the scriptures is going is not correct, man. Because if you even the chariots have colors like rainbow. So does that mean that they are affiliated with this nonsense then? No. So you cannot take words that are uh, considered uh, gay or whatever nowadays as truth in the Bible, man. You know, because that's what the devil does, man. The devil turns everything upside down, man. You know. So this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. It says, "Surely you're turning of things upside down. shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So what Esau does, he turns everything upside down and forms it in a way how he wants it to be out there, man. Like this flag, like the purple, like the purple. They say purple stands for strength and the power to stand up for your sexuality. That's not what purple stands for, man. Purple stands for royalty. Purple is a royal color, man. That's what purple stands for, man. You know? Not this homosexual nonsense, man. What they celebrate, you know? And it's openly there on the TV, man. But that's the society, man. Esau is turning everything upside down, and the things that are off are considered normal, and the things that are normal are considered off, man. You know? But that's because of the kingdom we live in, man. It's ruled by the Edomites, by the ancient Greeks. And when I say the ancient Greeks, I'm not talking about Japhet, man. You know, I'm talking about these crackers that call themselves Greeks. You know, this is First Maccabees chapter 1. Let me start at 1. And it came to pass, and it happened after that Alexander, the son of Philip, which the world knows as Alexander the Great, which is Alexander the Greek, which is Alexander the Creep, if you ask me. Because he was a homosexual too, man. When you look up that movie, when you check out that movie Alexander, you will see that he's a straight sodomite, man. Because he has this little boy, which he fucks the stuffings out. Even they show you that even in the movie, man. That was his favorite toy, man. A little boy, you know. After that, Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius the king of the Persians and the Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece. So like I said, this is when the Edomites came into power, being so-called Greeks, you know, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted as and his heart was lifted up. So when the earth is quiet before you, that means you have world domination. You are a world power. That's why in Daniel, when you read about the statue, Daniel chapter 2, about the statue, you see the golden head and the silver torso and the brass ties. The Greeks represent the brass tie, you know, and those statues name the world rulers that were in power, man, which was the Babylonian, the Persians, Medo-Persian Empire, um, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, and nowadays the you know modern day Roman Empire. So the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him, just like he still does today. You know, everyone needs to be tributary unto these crackers, pay taxes and all of that. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them, which he was yet alive, you know, and he parted his kingdom, and he gave it unto his generals, man, which was Antigonus, Cassander, Lysimachus, and Ptolemy. No, Ptolemy, Lysimachus, Cassander, Seleucid. Yeah, those four. But Antigonus was being brought down by Cassander and the Lysimachus um, region. And I believe even Ptolemy helped with it. And then the Seleucid took over, but that's another topic. But he parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. and his servants bare rule everyone in his place, those four generals. And after his death they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And until now, man, their sons are still putting crowns upon their heads, man, because they are the old Greeks, man, and this society is being ruled by the old Greeks and the old Romans, man. You know, so so did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth, man. So ever since this cracker came into rulership, these Edomites came into rulership, evils multiplied in the earth, man. And this Purple Friday, this LGBT movement, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender movement, is all a part of it, man. You know, especially because what they do is they go to schools, man. That's the crazy thing. It's about going to schools and letting little children, educating little children about this homosexual act, man. That's the fucked up part about it, man. They are poisoning the minds of little children even before their mind is far enough educated concerning the thing, man. And why? Only because um they want those faggots and lesbians to feel safe, man. I ain't even gonna click all this nonsense, man, because I hate that homosexual type of nonsense, man. I really despise it, but that's the scripture right here, man. You know, this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just. So because we despise this homosexual thing and we speak the truth of the Bible, we are being an abomination in the eyes of the wicked. You know, like it says here, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. You know, but an unjust man, basically an unjust government society which pushes this homosexuality and stuff is an abomination to the just, man. You know, and the TV is still on, it's only on mute, but this same news thing has been popped up for I think the seventh time already, man. You know, painting purple hearts and painting nails of boys with glitters in their face and shit. You know, that's an abomination, man. An abomination is something to despise. You despise. You get sick of. You know? And when you're in this truth, you're supposed to get sick of this shit, man. Because if you are down with this thing, you are basically justifying the wicked, man. Let me see if I can pull it up like this. He that justified the wicked. It's in Proverbs, but I forgot where it is. Proverbs 17 and 15. You know, because if you are not against this, you are with it, man. That's why Yahushua said, he that is not with me is against me. So if you are not against this homosexuality and this Purple Friday, and if you don't speak up against it, you are basically with it, man. You know? And then what they are learning, young children, is that they should not have a problem with homosexuals. And what they say then is just as long as they are not affecting me. But they are affecting you because if they push this nonsense on the TV like it's normal, and your son or daughter looks at it and also starts to think it's normal, then eventually it's gonna affect you, man. It's gonna affect your family. So what they say is that, yeah, let the homosexuals be and let transgenders be. You know, they are also humans. They are not hurting you. Yes, you are hurting me, because if my son comes home, or if my little brother comes home and he thinks homosexuality is normal, then you are affecting me, man, and I don't want that. But that's the thing we gotta endure in this kingdom. Proverbs 17 and 15, I believe it was. Come on, Proverbs 17 and 15. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to Yahweh. So not only to men, but first and foremost to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, you're an abomination, man. Something to despise, something to be hateful towards, an abomination. If you justify the wicked and condemn the just for saying homosexuals supposed to be put to death, because that's what the scriptures say, man. That's what the scriptures say. The homosexual is supposed to be put to death. If man lay down with mankind, uh, come on, man. Leviticus 18, 22, 20, 20 and 13. Thou shalt not lie, Leviticus 18 and 22, thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind it is an abomination. Okay, you see, so you are an abomination if you lie with a man as in the way that you lie with a woman. Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. You see? So they shall surely be put to death, man. But the society is not against it, man. The society uplifts it. And that also goes hand in hand with the image of the beast, man. You know? This is a part of the image of the beast, this homosexuality. Being down with it. And if you're down with it, then basically you're worshiping the image of the beast, man. So this is Isaiah chapter 3 and 9. They show off their countenance, that witnessed against them, and they declared their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, meaning destruction unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. And this is mainly Jake, man. Jake does not hide his sin as Sodom. Jake uplifts it. You know, Jake is like they have to overdo it, man. Like the scripture says over here. Let me see. Um, it even says that even in Sodom, they did not do it like how Jake is doing this sodomy type of shit now. Ezekiel 16 and 48. As I live, said Yahweh the Most High, Sodom thy sister had not done, she nor her daughters, as thou hast done, thou and thy daughters. So Jake always wants to overpower the wicked, man. And the scripture also even says, they have become worse than the wicked, man. Because Jake always wants to overact the wickedness, man. So, but this wicked society, this Purple Friday, wherein they stand up in the schools and push this homosexuality like this, is gonna come to an end, man. The Most High is not down with this, you know. So the end of all these people that push this thing and that are down with this thing and stand up for this thing, is destruction, man. Is death. Thus said the Bible. See, little boys dressing up, in purple, and in class are allowed to dress up like girls, man. Like it's fun and all of that. This is pure wickedness, man. And even these um, these Muslims. Let me see. I saw this article. They started rioting, man, because of this Purple Friday. Um, and then they say there needs to be made a statement with the purple. I saw this article. Anyway, let's go to the last scripture. Second Peter chapter 2 and 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Because they was living ungodly, they was doing wicked things. The Most High destroyed the world with water and only saved out 8 persons, man. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. So Sodom and Gomorrah is an example, man. Sodom and Gomorrah was an example, because if you look up the word ensample, which I'm trying to do now, condemn them, making them an ensample over here. If you look up the word ensample, you're gonna see example, ensample, example, a sign, suggestive of anything, delineation of a thing, representation, figure, copy, example, So Sodom and Gomorrah was an example, man. And Esau knows damn well about Sodom and Gomorrah, But still they push this homosexuality. They still push this homosexuality. Sodom and Gomorrah. And they like to put their white faces up into the history. So let's see if they put their white faces up in this history too. Of course, even though it was a city full of Hamites, they still put up their faces, man. But that's good. That's good, because they with Satan anyways. They are the angels on the left hand side. This is Lot, his 2 daughters, and his wife, which turned around. She turned around because her mind was there, her treasure was there. She was too much in love with this place, so she had to look around, man. So that shows your alliance with this place, man. She became a pillar of salt. So this is the example, man. The Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah with fire, and this place is gonna be destroyed with fire too, man. Nuclear fire, because of all this homosexual nonsense, man. All this homosexual. I just cannot fathom why you have to push it on elementary schools like that. Children of 5, 6, 7 years old, man, dealing with this gay shit. You know, that's why this place has to go. Has to put to the foundation, man. This place has to go, man. You know. So with that, I want to say, call along him, Yahweh, show me how shy. You know, Akim, stay strong. We almost out here, man. Shalom.